So just saying hello and welcoming everyone into this sacred space that we are co-creating together as we also bring our hearts together in harmony and weaving light and light structures so that we can really start to create the new earth in our physical realities in this new year of 2024. It's Julia Grief from Transmissions of Light. And for this second message of January, the beings of Absolute Light have said that they would like to share a channeled oracle card reading. So we have several cards to share with you and share their messages with you today. We're just going to begin with an energetic transmission just to support you in really aligning your DNA and aligning yourself on a cellular level with the highest ascension energies coming into the planet at this time. So asking you just to stop what you're doing for a moment, to pause, to take a moment to close your eyes, to connect with your breath and to come into a deeper connection with self. And then moving on to the cards that we have to share today. So we have 3 from the Kyle Gray Angel Prayers deck, which introduces various higher dimensional beings, archangels, ascended masters, and so forth. So the first card we have is the Divine Father card. And as you just look at the image, actually Divine Mother, Divine Father, God energy, combined energy, just bringing in their light codes, their healing energy to support us in dissolving those false ideas, false images that we have around a deity figure, what that may look like a gendered deity rather than one that is neutral, embodying the aspects of both the feminine and the masculine. Bringing healing to these things for us through not only this lifetime, but 14 generations back and forth. And that healing energy will continue to work with you, with us throughout the rest of this month, they say. So if you are asked, if you notice something coming up, something being revealed to you about preconceptions or false, outdated, old images and ideas of what the divine figurehead is, that you notice that you're clinging to or that are coming up for you to be examined, I do encourage you to just come back and listen to this transmission again as you allow yourself just to be in that space. And they say that will help to cleanse anything that is not aligned with the divine highest truth. And that as we shed those old beliefs, those old paradigms, and those false perceptions that we have held, we will come into a truer knowing of the divine selfhood within us, but also of the oneness of all that is being part of that divine essence. That is just the cosmic structure, and that is the building blocks for making up who and what each of us are, they say. Next, we have 2 Archangel cards with the Archangel Jophiel and the Archangel Haniel. And they are here to really bring through divine feminine healing energy. That is what our planet as a whole is crying out for at this time. They say we are still very, not within the Lightworker community, but within the world at large. And there is still a great imbalance towards that embodiment of the lower masculine, the shadow masculine, the masculine that has been hurt or not felt loved, and so then pushes that out as a destructive energetic force into the world. And just healing us with the cleansing codes and the cleansing menstrual bloods and the cleansing water. That the divine feminine wish to share with us at this time, they say. And then once again, we have some cards from the Beyond Lemuria deck that wish to come forth and share their messages and activations with you today. So beginning with some chakra cards, and first we have the Sacral chakra. And to those of us particularly who are on this path of spiritual awakening and who have been connecting in with the energies of the higher dimensional beings, whether that be our guides or our higher selves, so the messages and the guidance that we channel through them, actually, they say for us, the message is to really start to very much come back into the physical body. And so we can really start to ground that higher frequency energy into our physical vessels rather than being in this space up here out of our physical bodies. And this will really help with the physicalization of the crystalline light bodies, they are saying. So they do encourage us to do practices like breathing or toning, mantras, body movement, whether that be kind of yoga or Tai Chi flow or just sacred dance. There's all these kind of things we can do to start to really locate ourselves within the physical vessel more than we have done to this point. And then also to very much bring that energy of the higher frequencies and the higher dimensions into our physical bodies, they say. And so for it is time for us to be the earth angels already walking on the planet and physicalized in the earth, in the Gaia realms, and being that true presence of angelic goodness and love and light that radiates light to those around us within the physical realm, rather than just being off in our own world of connection to the higher dimensions all the time. While it's still important for us to do that, to really channel that energy in and to support ourselves in feeling connected and supported by Source, it is now more about us starting to spread that energy out on this horizontal plane into the Gaia realms, they say. And our next card, also a chakra card, the throat chakra. So the first message that they wish to share with this card that they say is, as humanity, we are now the fledgling butterflies, really about to grow more beautiful wings than we could ever imagine that were possible for us, and that we who have been connecting with our guidance and our higher selves, we have already started this transformation. We are well beyond the chrysalis stage and into this embodiment of the butterfly energy, which now is on the verge of unfolding for humanity at large. And there will be required for us to do some nurturing, some birthing this energy through, really supporting the people around us in connecting more to that sacred truth within themselves, supporting people, especially at this time, they're saying, in being more focused on what it is that their heart is asking them to do, than what their duties or their schedules or just the patterns of what they have lived their lives as so far. This kind of repetitive, very fixed, very safe in a way, because it's what they're used to. People are going to be asked to go beyond that and to listen to and follow the call of their hearts. And we are asked to really be the encouragers for people to do that, because they said for many it will evoke uncertainty and fear. People are not used to living in this way, and cannot really, when they're still thinking very much with their logical minds, cannot start to comprehend or imagine how, as you do that, everything can just naturally fall into place. So they wish us to really be that holding point for that energy, that place of guidance for people, reassuring them that, it is a path that we have walked, that we are slightly ahead of them, perhaps on this particular path of living a more heart-centered, joy-based life, and just supporting, reassuring people that it can all work out, despite the fact that it, may seem that when you do that, you're not taking enough time to do all the things that would seemingly need to be done within the day, but somehow everything just kind of with this divine blessing falls into place. I'm just thinking from my own journey, I know that when I did, start really walking out more in faith like that, and really trusting the guidance that was coming in and following that and following my heart's guidance, things did just kind of take care of themselves. Things that, maybe I thought I needed to put the energy into them, they would somehow get done more quickly or more easily, or I'd find a different way of doing it. And certainly I remember when I first started out on the path, I truly felt the universe stepping in there as like a partner walking on the path to really support this brave and courageous decision that I had made. So, if you have similar stories like that you can share with the people around you, for us to really embolden them, give them the courage to do so, but also so that they can then be, more aware and perhaps notice things that they might not have noticed for a few weeks or months down the line if you hadn't have shared that this is something that happened for you. Just encouraging you. They want to encourage you. They say to be that presence of radiating love and light and hope energy in the Gaia realms at this time. Then the next card that they have brought forth to share with us today is this Harmonic Flight card. And as you can see, we have two figures coming together here with a very perfectly balanced energy, in very high alignment with source. And they're saying this is the kind of divine soul partnerships that are going to be coming in at this time, where there's this true sense of really seeing each other and seeing each other beyond the human and the, in many cases still existing human patterns, but being able to see beyond that to the essence of the soul that is within and the divine essence of that soul, and to really be in that space of honoring each other as the divine soul essence as you come together in partnership, and then becoming a much stronger and more connected pillar to the divine because of this beautiful mirroring occurring between the two. And that is what the divine partnerships for this time are all about, they say. And then the last card for today is this air card. And first they wish to draw our attention to these wings here, and then these just beams of light radiating, and then the central light in the heart. So the importance of us remaining very heart-centered, being in the conception of ourselves as connected to source energy, and allowing that love that is the light of source, the light of what we may have called God, and that larger essence that has no name, to really flow through us and emanate through us into the world in these beautiful waves and patterns. Each here, some of these have different colors, interacting with them, moving through them. So there's all different ways that's saying that we can flow this love into the world and embody this love in the world and be the presence of love in the world. But that is what this time is about. And then that is the angel wings that we are here to be at this time, these earth angels that they mentioned before, and also the ones holding the higher perspective. We can see all these eyes coming in here. We are to hold the perspective that even as we move through these times, which can be very challenging and difficult for some, we are to be that embodiment of the divine knowing that this is all leading humanity to a higher frequency and a higher consciousness place, and to really hold true to this and to allow this to be our strength, our stronghold, and then allow this to then support us in being that presence of a very grounded and calm strength for others. And then the last thing that they wish to draw attention to is this chakra, the crown chakra, and also the chakras above the head space being opened up as we integrate more and more high frequency plasma light from divine source, and also to this blue nature of the being featured here. They say there will be more and more of many higher dimensional beings, but especially the blue beings coming in to support us in our transition into the ascended Gaia realms for all of life, and not just for Gaia herself, but for all of the beings and the life living upon her. And so that is the end of the messages that the beings of Absolute Light wish to share for today. And just sharing another short energetic transmission at the end to really help us to upgrade our frequencies. And then, with so much love from my heart to yours, I greatly appreciate your presence here. Thank you for being here, for the love and the comments and the likes that you share, and look forward to connecting with you again soon. Have a beautiful week, everyone, and I will see you again next week. Julia from Transmissions of Light.